Everybody, Bobby and Erica here again today, and we are going to teach you how to get your dog to wave and how to get your dog to pose with its paw in the air after that wave. Now, the three things you'll need is A, yourself, or another human being who wants to teach your dog, 2, a treat, and 3, a good stay command. Now, the reason I say a good stay command is because your dog, after he has learned to paw, needs to know a command that tells him to hold the position. I prefer stay because my dogs already know what stay means, and it's not that much of a stretch to get him to kind of stay in another position. Now, if your dog doesn't know a stay or pose command, a pose kind of being the same thing in this situation, it's pretty easy to teach. All you have to do is start teaching your dog the command beg. And I know this sounds silly, but beg is a really good way to teach it. So once your dog knows beg, you add in stay or pose or whatever your word is. And when your dog holds that position, you reward it and you work up to longer and longer periods. Now, you can do this with a lot of different tricks. Again, with wave, you can teach your dog to spin and then hold the position after they're done spinning, things like that. Pretty much anything. Now, paw is a little easier than that, at least with mine. And with a big dog, I would ask you to make a fist, like I did in the first video of the Paw Tricks series. But in this case, since we're using Bobby, who's a small dog, I'm going to ask you to put your treat kind of up here, because the fist can sometimes be considered threatening to smaller dogs, kind of overwhelms and scares them sometimes. And holding it like this is a little more enticing to them, I find. So once we've held the treat up like this, he should start pawing. And when he paws, I'm going to reward that. And then I'm going to add in his cue word, which is paw. And paw means give me your paw if I have my hand down there for him to present it. Or it just means do this with your paw up in the air. And once he's done that pretty sufficiently, is when you add in the pose or stay or whatever command you guys want to use. So once your dog's learned that and you've gotten it pretty much perfect or half perfect or however you want it, then you'll add the stay in. And the stay tells them to hold that position until I tell them differently. Now with my dogs, either when I tell them good boy or when I treat them, they know they can stop holding whatever position they're holding. So now we're going to show you how to do this. Jet set. He's in the background, kind of hanging out. Bobby. And see, he's already presenting his paw. That's good. All right, Jet, come on. Sit. Stay. Jet's real excited. His video's coming up next. Bobby, paw. Good boy. See? He's pawing. I'm going to show you one more time. See, he's pawing again. And then I'm going to add in the cue word for you. Bobby, paw. Oops, sorry. I almost gave him my hand that time. One more time to make up for us making that mistake. We'll make paw. Good boy. So now I'm going to add in his pose word, which is stay. So Bobby, paw. Come on. Bobby, paw. Bobby, paw. Stay. Good boy. And you see how he held that position a little bit? That's what I'm asking him to do. Bobby. Bobby, paw. Stay. Good boy. And me just holding my hand out kind of like this, that's our hand signal for that. It's very unobtrusive and not a signal people would normally recognize. Jet down. Good boy. Alright everybody, so that's the end of the video. And no video would be complete without a trick and our little surprise guest Jet here. So they're both going to show you a trick. Alright, one at a time. Okay? Jet, sit. Bobby, come. No. Silly. Come. Good boy. Alright, now Jet is going to show you what we'll be working on in our next video, which is how to get your dog to give you a high five. Good boy. Can you show the audience one more time? Good boy. Alright guys, bye. Have a good day.